How would you have to think about your real estate business differently if you could only grow your business from the service you provided to existing clients? You know, most growth-minded real estate agents and real estate team leaders are buying their way to growth. They're incessantly grabbing leads and paying for forced buyer registrations or mass media, and they're not really acknowledging the fact that good business relies on providing an exceptional service to clients and have that service speak for itself, and the virtuous cycle of doing a good job, getting those folks that you serve at the highest level to say good things, and then using those good things, that social proof, back in your marketing to create this virtuous cycle. So that's what I want to dig in today, what that looks like exactly for a real estate business. Please stick around to the end of this video. I want to invite you into a challenge where I'm going to push you, coach you, train you to think about your business differently so you can build a profitable, sustainable real estate business. If you like the video, make sure you give me the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn your notifications on and leave me comments. You know, when I think of this journey of client care as a lead gen lever, that's what I want to talk about today. And it's a radical thought to think that you can grow your real estate business based on the care you give your clients. And so this involves a deep dive into every aspect of your business, from the moment you have an initial conversation with someone to everything that happens along the way. How likely is it that the person shows up to their consultation when they're invited to the office for a buyer consultation or a seller consultation? You know, what words are you using when you're sitting down for those consultations to get them to become part of your world, part of the family, right? This ongoing relationship with this client. And once they sign up to be a client as a buyer or a seller, what steps, what scripts, what checklists are you employing to make sure that they're not just sort of fumbling through a transaction like traditional agents? How are they getting an experience that they couldn't imagine being any better? An experience like no other agent in your market, no other agent across the country can provide the experience that your team, your agents, or you personally provide. Are you thinking about your business to that level where compare your business to any other service industry? Imagine, you know, going on a Disney cruise, or going shopping at Nordstrom, or taking an Uber, going to the Apple store, whatever, you know, world-class experience you experience as a consumer in whatever industry you can think of. Are you building your real estate business to compete with all those other industries? Right? Think about it. You know, a client, when they'll go visit the Apple store, they'll jump in an Uber, they'll book an Airbnb, they will, you know, go dining at their favorite restaurant, they will, you know, pick up Starbucks with an app and it's waiting for them. And then they'll go, you know, on a Disney cruise, which I love Disney cruises. We've been on 5 of them. We're going on our 6th one here shortly. And it's only because the experience is so awesome. And it's like the most memorable thing that you can experience, in our opinion, that we go back and we tell everyone that we know that they need to do this thing. So client care for those businesses is a lead gen lever. And when I think about clients of ours, members of ours, Real Estate B School, who have done this at the highest level, it's AJ and Crystal Johnson out of the DC area. You know, they, when I met them, their business wasn't, you know, culturally sound. They actually had to go through a pruning process in terms of getting the wrong people out of their business because they didn't have a servant's heart. They were looking to make money the easy way in real estate and not really serve their clients. 80% of their business, and they do 80, 90 million or so in their market, 80% of their business comes from clients that refer business to them because of the service they provide those clients. That's number one, is that you have to have this culture of service. Everyone on your team has to have a culture of digging in when it really matters for clients and serving them at a high level. That's number one. Number two is that you have to have the systems in place, the actual scripts, the actual checklists to make sure that everything happens exactly the way you want it orchestrated when you're working with a buyer and when you're working with a seller. At every stage of those those processes. So when you book a buyer consultation, what happens until they show up? How do you communicate with them? Do you send a bomb, right? What emails do you send? When they show up at your office for a consultation, what does that process look like? You know, what are you presenting to them? How are you getting them to agree to work with you? Once they agree to work with you, how do you show them homes? You know, what's the experience when you're out showing homes? Do you have showing agents? Are you doing it yourself, right? Are you coming into those appointments like super engaged and present or really rushed? You know, and then when they get under contract or they see the home that they love, what's the process to get them to a successful closing where they actually are going to be more happy with you at the closing table than when they first started working with you? Traditional success in our industry has them marginally happy at the closing table, which is not a recipe to grow your business. So that's number 2, is the actual systems. And then number 3 is a commitment to building a business based on client success. We call it client care as a lead gen lever. And you're gonna have a system in place for securing that social proof, those testimonials of folks that you've served because you have this heart of service and you have the systems in place. And now get after getting those testimonials. And you know, this is not a complicated process. We have 1,300 reviews, 5-star reviews online, just because we've committed to this process and we've decided that we're gonna stop paying for leads and we're gonna generate leads out of the client care we provide our clients. And that's what Crystal and AJ have done. Surrounded themselves with the people that have this heart of service, built out the systems, they do a good job for their clients, and then they ask for the referral. So if you're at a point in your journey where you just want to spend a little bit of time being pushed and coached and trained and a different mindset around your business where you can turn client care into a lead gen lever, and it's just one of 8 lead gen levers that we employ in Real Estate B School, go to rebschallenge.com. That's rebschallenge.com. If you like the video, make sure you give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn your notifications on and also leave me comments. There's a different way to do real estate. The industry has changed. It's never going back. What got us here will not get us there. We'll see you in the next video.